the way I move. First you slide, then you boom. That's a capico on you. Oh, watch the way I move. Oh, watch the way I move. Oh, watch the way I move. First you slide, then you boom. That's a capico on you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a celebration going on in Pull-A-Sword. We have the 3 million event going on right now. I believe the game has reached either 3 million visits or 3 million likes, whatever the case may be. We're celebrating something. So let's go ahead and celebrate and smash the like button and subscribe and comment down below how far have you guys made it in the game. Now, I will tell you this event was going to be hard for me had I not did what I did, and what I did was basically pay to win. I bought a couple game passes. I bought a membership which allows me to have the super OP clicks. I bought VIP. I bought 2 times the clicks. I bought a teleport game pass. I even bought a couple pets. I had to do all of these things because I was far behind, and I also had to do it in order to be able to pull these swords. I even started way before this event, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about the Roblox Hunt event. You feel me? That's when I got all of my stuff. And from there, I've been playing the game every single day, continuously grinding, super rebirthing, etc., you name it. I was doing it. I was here grinding, and now I'm at a level that I feel comfortable with. You feel me? I don't feel left behind anymore. And that is only because I paid to win. Now, as I mentioned, you're not going to be able to pull any swords in this event unless you play the game every single day like a diehard, or if you play the game like a pay-to-win savage like me. You feel me? So that's exactly what I did. Now, let me show you guys the pets that we have. We don't have the Monkey King pet, but we just got, some pretty decent pets here. A lot of these pets, came from game passes that I purchased. So I have the 3 mil party event game pass, and then I also have the season 4 game pass. And there are purposes for purchasing the game passes. Obviously, the game passes give you extra goodies. So you always have to remember there is a +1 pet equipped slot. There is mega potion boosters, and there's some pets that are tied with these game passes. So you're missing out on a lot of high stated pets, and when you look at the rest of the game, it's not balanced enough. You're just wasting your time with all of the pets that are basically non-event pets. All of the crafting and everything like that, it does nothing. All of those pets are literally just trash. The best pets that you can possibly get in the game, it'll probably start somewhere after the Olympian area. So that's currently where I'm at right now in the game. Anyway, let's take a look. So we got this shiny bat here, 3 million, no big deal. We got a couple grass pirate pets here. We got a fuzzy drake. We got a pinata pet. We got a Nova surprise dog. We got an alien eater. We got a Nova Leo alien. We got a grass spearman, and then we got this brand new free pet that is over here at the top left hand side of your screen. If you look at that, it requires you guys to stay in the game for 60 minutes. So it's actually worth it, but it is time consuming. So yeah, that's one thing. I'm finally glad that they switched that over. Now, the second thing that I did was I went out and played their brand new game, which is called Ixtalia Simulator. And these are the 2 tasks that they're asking you guys to complete. And that is play the game for 15 minutes and then defeat the Nightmare Lord. The Nightmare Lord is at the 3rd zone, and he is the final boss. He's going to require at least 15 billion strength in order to, successfully defeat him. Upon completing the task, then you guys will get these awesome gifts here, and that is the prestige gifts. And that is how I was able to get some of those pets that I just showed you guys from getting these gifts here. And you also get an extra pet equip, which is nice, you know what I'm saying? So you take the game passes, you take the prestige pets, you know what I'm saying, you take the super rebirthing, you combine all of that together, and you guys will have a legitimate chance of pulling the swords here for the event. Now, that is just me being honest to you guys. Some people may try to say, oh, he's lying to you, you know what I'm saying, like the event is super easy. there's a lot of people that are playing the game right now that are just, starter players. You know what I'm saying? They're beginners. Or we have middle-list players. They're halfway there. But only pro players are profiting from this event because they're super strong, they pay to win, etc., etc. So, here in the event world, you have the Game Pass over here, as you guys can see. The free version is for all players. Then you have the pay to win version up here, and that's going to cost you guys, I believe, $3.99 in Robux. And it comes with all of these goodies here, as I mentioned. So look at the Pinata Pet, the extra pet equip, a bunch of boosters in here, a mega potion. Like, this is literally insane. And it's so good and it's so worth it. And then you come over here, you have the limited time only gifts here. So a lot of these were basically just medals. We got a couple boosters here as well. And these are the swords that come with the event. And the only way that you're going to basically get these swords is by collecting all the craftable pieces. You take the puzzle pieces, you craft them up, and then you come over here and you collect your reward. Now, the funniest thing about this situation is you have 6 days worth of freaking swords to collect and free gifts to collect. But at the same exact time, if you end up missing a day, you miss out on the last and final gift, and that last and final gift is a huge pet. So as you guys can see, I'm at 4 out of 6, and once I get to 5 out of 6, I completed this event basically for no freaking reason because I missed a day. I don't know exactly how I missed a day, but it happened. And that's one thing that you guys don't want to do, is miss a day during this event. So the swords are going to be worth it. Let me show you the stats here. If I go to my items and I go to my swords. So currently the one that I have equipped is the Ethereal Dawn Sword, 37 on the multiplier. Then we have the Divine Covenant, which came in at 36.85. The Sapphire, which came in at 36.50. And then we have the Blaze Sword, which came in at 32.75. So we're missing just one sword. We'll be able to pick up sword number 6 depending on how much strength is required. And like I said, this event swords have been it's been honestly worth it. If you go to the zones and everything like that, a lot of those are not really worth it. So it is always best to play this game during specialized events. You can also see the swords that I got from the Hunt event as well, the Renewal Reapers and the Petal Piercers. And we also got the Bunny Blades as well. But literally the best sword from my best area that I got was this Dragon Hammer. Only does times 12. So it is really worth it to basically play this game during the event. But yeah, that's the stats of the swords. I showed you guys the pets. And now let me explain how this sword works. So as you guys can see, over to the left hand side and to the right hand side with the sword, you have percentage chances of you being able to craft the sword and to also craft the special 3 mil event pet. Now the huge pet is totally different. Now here is the gift pet. Let me show you guys over here what the stat is. So it does 1.5 mil and it's a non-craftable pet. That freaking sucks. So you're going to be sitting here auto crafting left and right, left and right, left and right, filling up your inventory with pets that you can't craft and you can't do anything special with them. So, it's going to take some time. As you guys can see, the percentage chances is going to take, like super long to, to basically craft every sword that is required, every piece. And when you guys look at the pieces of the craftable swords, by the way, let me show you over here. So if we scroll all the way through here, so here's the Blade Slayer, 15 was required. Sapphire Slayer, 15 was required. And then Divine Covenant, it picked up to 20. Then Ethereal Dawn, it picked up to 25. So with the low percentage chances, it's gonna take a lot of auto auto battles and then just going AFK because the percentage chances are extremely low. You know what I mean? So it took me, you know, definitely like a couple hours, I'm not gonna lie, to be able to get the freaking sword pieces. I was getting the pets just more often, and the funny thing is, the pet, it comes at a 10% chance. So you would think that you would be getting the swords more often, but you're actually getting the pet more often. And that's so weird. Anyway, so we talked about the crafting, we talked about the pets, we talked about the stats of the sword. We talked about what happens if you miss a day. So once again, on day 6, once you craft all of the swords, you get a free huge pet in the game. So that's one thing to remember. That is the purpose of you guys grinding this event. Not just for the swords, but you're also trying to grind and get the free huge that comes at the end. I don't know what the stats are going to be for the free huge pet, but it's going to be definitely worth the grind that you put in. I kid you not. And like I said, you know, this is completable because I was able to pay to win. Had I not paid to win, I don't think I would have been like utterly close to being able to compete in this event. We also have the Season 4 Game Pass here. So as you guys tally up your wins and stuff like that, you can go ahead and claim some awesome rewards over here as well. And remember, you have to keep fighting these people that are here every time you join a server. Even if you're spending like an hour, make sure that you are taking the time every few minutes that it resets to, you know, basically fight against these players, because you want those rewards as you start to level up. Okay, so we talked about the brand new game that they have. Let me go into detail a little bit more about that brand new game. It's literally the same game as this. It has the same concept and the same UI, same pets, same sort of setup. But the difference is with this game right here, Pull a Sword, you're literally pulling a sword out of the stone. In the Extalia Simulator, you're actually fighting enemies and they're going to drop the swords for you. So yeah. Anyway, just make sure you guys go ahead and join that new game. Once you click on the play button, it directly brings you to the game. You complete the 2 tasks, you come back here, you get your prestige pets in your mailbox, you go over to your gifts, and then you go to inbox and you open the gifts. There are going to be gifts from the developer himself or herself. And you're going to basically claim those gifts, and then you're also going to be given a free +1 pet equip. So that's how I'm able to equip. How many pets do I have equipped right now? I have 11. Also, speaking of equipping pets and rewards and stuff like that, if you guys don't know, they have a sword index in the game and also an aura index in the game. And basically, if you guys are collecting enough auras and you're collecting enough swords, you can get some rewards in, you know, in return for all of that stuff. So that's basically, I think that's it for this video. We're gonna go ahead and claim some of these credits. I also have a game pass for the credits, ×2 or +2 credits. I don't remember exactly what it's called. I think it is ×2 though. But as you guys can see, I'm earning +2 every 30 minutes. And when you do that, you can take the credits and go over to the credit shop and start purchasing some game passes here. So right now, I think I'm saving for another +2 pet equip slot, or I can save up even more and get some of these trails here. So this credit trail, 700% on the strength gain. That's going to be literally crazy, and I need it because of the further areas in the game. And then of course we have these limited time only pets. They're at a whopping 97% off right now. So this Wukong pet is the best pet in the entire game with a stat of 100 million. But also look at that price, 15,000 Robux. Yeah, so that's what the content creators are basically purchasing. That's insane, bro. But anyway, that's my time. I covered the entire update. I hope I didn't leave out any information, and if I did, feel free to fill in the blanks in the comment section, help another person out. And don't forget, share the video, subscribe, and drop a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Once again, the name of this game is called Anime Crossover Defense. So take a look at what's special about this tower defense game here. Take a look at my units. So we got Goku, multiples of them placed down on a line, by the way, and they're all doing different things. So this Goku right now, he's doing what is known as a super dash. This Goku over here is doing a Kamehameha blast. And then this Goku over here, if any enemy comes next to him, you already know, he's in endgame mode. He has his Kaioken aura in full effect. That is amazing. Then of course we got Joe over here. You already know how Joe gets down, you know what I'm saying? No need to explain him. But no enemies have reached him as of yet, so he's not receiving any action. You can see the arrows pointing in which direction of the enemies are going to go. So they start over here, and their destination is basically this tower all the way over here. So you want to make sure that they don't reach this area.
5 minutes later.
Speaking of my units, ladies and gentlemen, so when you click on a unit, you have their abilities here, and you can actually upgrade 2 different types of abilities. So that is really, really cool, and they all depend on how much coins you have. So I have over 11,000 right now, and you can also see their statistical stats here. So Goku, he's really, really fast with a cooldown timer of like 2.2 seconds. So he's getting his attacks off really fast, and that's the reason why I have him equipped. Now, there are other stronger anime characters in the game, but me personally, I'm going off of their cooldown timers. So 2.2 seconds is literally fast, and he has like a starting damage of like 35, so that's not bad, you know what I mean? Then you have this guy here. He's just a random character, but this is a Jedi character from like Star Wars. But look at his cooldown. Same situation with him. I think he was around 2.5 seconds. So that's the reason why I have him equipped. But look at his damage over here as well. 45. Then of course we got Joe over here. He's not receiving any action because the units are not making it past Goku. No big deal. But when there is some action, you know, they'll come over here and get destroyed. And he is he's my first epic unit, Joe, over here. So look at his cooldown, 2.2, and he has a 78 damage. So here's our boss right now. We definitely got to make sure that this boss does not make it towards the tower here. So we really want to try to upgrade everyone as much as possible. Alright, so we're going to get the job done. By the way, this is story mode. And I wanted to start off with story mode. There's infinite modes, there's raids and stuff like that. But the reason why I wanted to start off with story mode is because I'm a new player in the game. People were inviting me to infinite and stuff like that, and I don't want to be the person being blamed for losing in infinite, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I would highly recommend, if you're new to the game, such as myself, this is your first day playing, just like myself, go to story mode. Get your levels up as a overall player. You know, start earning your shards so that way you can start earning, you know, more and better anime champion units. Don't just rush into infinite and stuff like that, because that's time consuming first and foremost. And then infinite is for players that are krakens in the game already. Players that are probably like at a super high player level. So if you're level 1, don't do no infinite. Get your levels up. That is my recommendation. You don't necessarily have to listen to me, but that's what I recommend. Get your levels up, get familiar with the game and everything like that, and then gradually graduate over to an infinite and rating and stuff like that. Now we can click on next level. And I guess we're going to go to like the next chapter in the story. So we just defeated our first boss. Not bad. We made it. So I'm very happy about that. And we also did this on a solo run. We didn't have no teammates. But you guys can use, you know, teammates and stuff like that. You can join with other players in the lobby, and you can also invite your friends to the game and stuff like that as well. So in this story mode, you can have up to 4 players playing with you guys. So that's you plus 3 other people. Now, I do want to say this. There is a auto start feature. So waves will just start auto, you know, coming out of the gate. So you want to make sure that you place down those units as fast as possible. Always pay close attention to your coins because you want to make sure that you're placing down the right units and not wasting your coins.
That was totally wicked!
No matter how I do it, I just do
Tryna make my
it.
mama proud of me.
I hope my mama proud of me.
Cause I dubbed college just so I could focus on a dream.
I know my mama died of me, salute me, now she down with me.
Now 2 bros going back and forth, sibling rivalry.
Who this guy gotta be? Do numbers like the lottery. The coldest every winter, every summer, nothing hot as me.
And if I spring up, bet my nigga on the side of me. Ready for a war,